to see in there besides another little gift shop. So, hope you guys enjoyed Mike's entertainment.
Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? Powerful words from our national anthem. They speak to our American identity and are woven into our national flag. Timeless words written by one man, Francis Scott Key, about one flag at one moment. September 14th, 1814, here at Fort McHenry. In 1812, the storm clouds of war had gathered over a young United States as the nation pitted itself once more against the might of the British Empire. For 2 years, the conflict wore on, from the British colonies of Canada to America's southern coast and out across the high seas. To draw off U.S. forces from Canada and damage America's economy and morale, the British Navy attacked and blockaded the nation's east coast heartland. Up and down the Chesapeake Bay they raided, destroying towns and farms and spreading fear. Then, in August 1814, disaster. The invading British seized Washington, D.C. and burned the nation's capital. A citizen soldier of Baltimore spoke for many.
Every American heart is bursting with shame and indignation for the catastrophe.
And Baltimore hearts were also full of anxiety, for they feared they would be next.
Citizens of Baltimore, take heed! The British fleet approaches! Admiral Howard has declared that he will burn this nest of pirates! If you can, flee the city, take their valuables! Protect your family, gentlemen!
As Baltimore braced itself, a young Maryland lawyer, Francis Scott Key, embarked on a diplomatic mission to free a prisoner of war, sailing right into the heart of the approaching British fleet. But with their attack on Baltimore imminent, the British detained Key amidst their massing warships. On the outskirts of Baltimore, citizens, men and women, militia, and regular troops desperately prepared defenses. They dug almost a mile of earthen trenching and waited with bated breath. On September 12th, British soldiers landed at North Point, where a bloody battle with Maryland militia failed to halt their march towards Baltimore. However, the British could not tackle the city's earthwork defenses and troop reinforcements without their Navy's help. The next day, the British bomb ships would open up their main assault with a ferocious bombardment. Their target, Fort McHenry. They had to knock out the fort to bring their ships in range of the city. The fate of Baltimore now lay in the hands of the fort's defenders. 1,000 soldiers frantically prepared for battle, knowing they were the last defense to thwart the British. With the enemy in their sights, the men awaited the inevitable, a bombardment from the world's most formidable navy. Then the attack began as the British fleet pounded the fort with rockets and mortar shells.
Go ahead.
turned into rain-soaked night. But still, the British bombs and rockets thundered over the fort, exploding deadly shrapnel in all directions. The fort's defenders were, in the words of one citizen soldier, like pigeons tied by the legs to be shot at. The American artillery answered the British with desperate return fire. But would it be enough? Baltimore's citizens watched in panic through the night. One recalled,
"The attack on Fort McHenry was distinctly seen from Fenton Hill and from the tops of houses which were covered with men, women, and children.
early next morning, September 14th, the British guns finally fell silent. A huge flag was raised above the fort, but whose? Through the long night, Francis Scott Key had been forced to watch the bombardment from among the enemy fleet.
Not at all.
Nothing.
Now, he strained to see the flag in the dawn's early light.
It's ours, Mr. Skinner.
Say, we won.
It's ours.
Inspired by their courage, Key wrote down a few lines. "'Tis the star-spangled banner, oh long may it wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave." As the British withdrew, Key returned to Baltimore, where his words soon found music and a publisher, and the Star-Spangled Banner was born. It captured a defiant, patriotic spirit and spread rapidly across the nation, pouring new life into the national flag as a symbol of American identity. The popularity of the song and the flag grew during the years that followed. The Star-Spangled Banner eventually became the official anthem of the United States in 1931. Inspired by the brave defense of Fort McHenry, Francis Scott Key's words and the flag they so memorably portray are now woven into our sense of national identity. These words still resonate as loudly today as the glaring rockets and bursting bombs of 1814.
leaving now.
Yeah.
Morning.
Back to the bus.
Back to the bus we go.
Okay. And that was Fort McHenry, and we are going to be heading out on the bus to the airport from now on. My camera doesn't focus through these windows very well, I don't think. That's a ship out there, but it's blocked by a big building too.
Margaret, so don't put them away yet. We're going to hold them up.
Now that is a ship over there.
One of them was here. I think so.
Actually, it's a ship on the other side of a building, I believe. Yeah, this is the only part of the ship that we see. Cape Wrath or something? I'm not sure. Our bus in Baltimore, Maryland, so we're going to be catching the airplane back to Grand Forks now in just a few minutes. Or it'll be maybe an hour before we get there. Tell me your name.
Ann Adolphson.
Okay. How long have you been into photography?
Oh, I've been in business for 13 years.
13 years. Is that your main business, or do you
Yes.
do other work?
No, I'm a full.
Wonderful. Do you
full-time.
work for a photographer, or you have your own business?
I have my own business.
Wonderful.
Yep, I have a studio in East Grand Forks.
What's that?
I have a photography studio in East Grand Forks.
What's the name of it?
Click by Ann. Yeah.
Thank you very much, and you've
Gordon.
done a great job. Okay, goodbye. Lining up for security here at the airport. An Allegiant airplane, or what it is, but if it is, it's the one maybe we're going to be taking. And we're just sitting around here waiting to get on the airplane. Might be a while. There's 2 airplanes that'll be going out and headed for Grand Forks, North Dakota.
I got good. Hard to reach down and grab your kiss your ass goodbye.
Jump up in the air just as it hits.
He goes for coffee in the morning at the bar.
Doing it, and who are you?
So my name is Jesse Gribble from Barnesville, Minnesota, and I got this wonderful opportunity to serve as a volunteer for the honor flights here. So it's just been a wonderful experience.
Where did you grow up?
I grew up in the Ottertail County area, a little town called Vining, Minnesota, is where I'm originally
Vining,
from.
okay.
Yes, and then I moved to Barnesville later in my teenage years, and well, I'm still there right now.
Okay. Did you have some connection in Detroit Lakes? Well, of course you do with the law enforcement.
Yes,
you're
well,
doing.
that and amongst like relation, there would be some real distant relation in the Detroit Lakes.
Sure.
So,
How about, where did you do your high school? Where did you, Vining?
well, actually, Barnesville's where I graduated from high school, and then went off to Alexandria for law enforcement, and then went into the Minnesota State Patrol Academy.
What academy? Where was it?
The State Patrol Academy was held at Camp Ripley.
Oh, Camp Ripley. I didn't know they did it there.
Yes, yep.
I think they also did it at Fergus Falls.
No, actually, Arden
Alexandria?
Hills. Arden Hills. Arden Hills. So my college was at Alexandria. That's where the college training is done.
Sure.
But for the actual Minnesota State Patrol Academy, it was in Camp Ripley.
Very good.
Yeah.
Okay, how long have you been in law enforcement? out now?
Coming up on 27 years now.
Sure. And now you're a highway patrolman.
Correct.
Did you do something before that, like a policeman in a city or
I was
anything?
with the Pelican Rapids Police Department for about 5 months, really right out of college, 20 years old, and then right during my transition time until the State Patrol Academy started, or I was accepted in the State Patrol and the Academy started.
Very good. Ramble on about the Boy Scouts.
So I keep pretty busy. I've got 3 boys, and they're all involved with football, wrestling, and baseball. I coach all 3 on the youth level, and I'm also the Scoutmaster for our Boy Scout troop in Barnesville, Troop 604. I've got, like I said, 3 boys. My oldest is on the path to Eagle. He's just got to pretty much start and finish his Eagle project. Another boy that's closing in very soon here will be obtaining Life Scout probably within this month, and then can start his Eagle journey, and keeps us busy. We do a lot of different things from community service and volunteering through the Boy Scouts, and then also it does involve a number of fundraising events and things like that for our adventures when we go on to like summer camps and winter camps, spring camps, you name it. We do a lot of hiking, exploring, and things like that.
How many children do you have?
3 boys.
What is your wife's name?
My wife's name is Sherry. She's a kindergarten teacher.
She's a what?
Kindergarten teacher.
Oh, very good. Where is that at?
In Barnesville.
In Barnesville?
Yes.
Okay, very good. Oh, let's see. If you have anything else, I'd like for you to ramble on and talk about it.
Well, like I said, I'm a 3rd generation state trooper following in my father and my grandfather's footsteps. But I never felt forced to do it. It was just something I was naturally drawn to, and very, very fortunate to serve in Minnesota for as many years as I have, and just been very lucky to do all the things I've done. I like to travel. We have a national park bucket list, so for the last 9 years we've explored the United States, throughout different national parks, park services, monuments, things like that. So we just hop in our minivan and we just go. We load it up with a cargo carrier. We got coolers and totes packed, and my wife makes sandwiches on the go.
Sure.
We take in a lot of adventures, put on a lot of miles, and seen a lot of beautiful sights throughout the United States.
Sure. So, how many states do you think you've covered so far?
I think we've done just over 30 some if I think we were trying to figure it out here this last summer. I think it was just over 32 maybe or something like that roughly.
Sure.
But we've hit just a number of parks and monuments. I mean, numbers. I mean, for the first 8 years, it was really everything west of the Mississippi, and now this last year we finally made it east. This year, where we go is to be decided. It's kind of up in the air. We've kind of got some different thoughts and feelings of what we want to do.
Sure. Have you been to Yellowstone Park?
Yeah.
I worked out at Yellowstone in 1955. That might be before you were born.
Yes, it was. Just before my parents were born.
That sounds terrible.
But
no,
Yellowstone is incredible. It's
sure.
And I think a lot of people always ask me, what's your favorite park? But of course, I would give the typical response, but I do mean it, and that is I can find something I like at every park. But if I really had to pick one, Glacier National Park is probably up there in northern Montana. But then also the Mighty Five, the 5 national parks in southern Utah are truly incredible too. Each one is some different offer, and you almost feel like you're almost on another planet at the time. So truly incredible, but still so much I want to see and do yet.
Well, you are an easy person to interview, and I appreciate that. Anything else, otherwise we'll shut it off and
I guess,
you can rest.
Interviewing is what I do, I guess, so it's one of the other things I get to do.
Tell me about your radio experience, what you're doing as a highway patrolman. Tell me about that.
Great. So one of the other duties that I serve as within the Minnesota State Patrol is the Public Information Officer. That helps, that is involved with promoting Minnesota State Patrol's mission, along with all traffic safety, education, outreach, things like that. So talking to the media, whether it's through TV, radio, newsprint, social media, whatever it may be, and obviously a lot with education. So I guess it's not uncommon for me to, talk and give interviews. So I just maybe it comes naturally. But then with my Norwegian background too, I probably got the gift of gab. So.
Well, that's good. What particular radio stations are you on? In particular, it's quite a few.
It's so many throughout, pretty much everything throughout north and west of the Twin City metro area. But KFGO out of Fargo is probably the one I probably do some of the most. A lot of monthly Trooper Talk segments, and but several others throughout the area and regions like that. So just very fortunate to help try to keep people informed and hopefully keep people safe.
Well, thank you. We'll cut it short now, but maybe we'll talk later.
That'd be great. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. That's our pilot. Yeah.
I used to live here.
You know, we're all little kids.
You got fans, Gordon. You got fans.
That's my wife. Yes.
I adopted
He was my
to be
seat partner. He was my seat partner.
I adopted him.
He's a highway patrolman.
Oh,
Yeah, here you are.
we took good care of him.
Welcome home. Thank you for your service.
We'll meet you outside sometime. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you for your service, guys. He didn't even see me serve. Hi.
Oh, hello there. Who are you? Yeah, hi there. How did you happen to come
Gordon, I've heard all about you. Welcome home, sir. I heard this lens is attached to you all the time.
Thank you. Thank you very much. That's my daughter.
I adopted him. I'm sure you're from the family. I'm good, thank you.
Welcome home.
Yes. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Welcome home.
Thank you. Wow, what a crowd. What a crowd.
Hey, I see your call sign. Good to see another ham out here.
Yeah, are you a one?
Yeah, Whiskey Zero, and you will. I'll be at the Ham Fest Saturday.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, welcome here. I got it. We're good.
Oh, thank you.
Welcome back.
I'm very proud of you. I really appreciate it.
Job well done.
Thank you. Wow, what a crowd.
Take care.
Welcome home.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Welcome back.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Welcome home.
We appreciate all of you. Thank you.
Welcome home. Thank you.
Taking videos of somebody taking videos.